Reports Senate Bill 154, which
Right.
I think everybody was here, was present. And Jody had a conflict this morning, was not able to be, but.
I would just like to say that I think it's, and knowing that the time of night tonight, but I think it's imperative that as a board and as a superintendent, we have a discussion about what I perhaps prematurely put forward today in regards to the idea of the Senate Bill 154 committee focusing their efforts more on creating a package to deal with revitalization and older school and technology, and then the rollover bond being more directed toward new schools. I appreciate very much the difficulty that this committee, that the formation of this committee has placed the board in, trying to be the elected officials for running the school district, and at the same time having a committee being formed, in some respects, with the perception of telling the board how to run the school district. But I do think that this committee took a giant step forward today, and I was very pleased with that, and that the conversations no longer are centering around, okay, school district, show us again how much money you need. I think all 15 of those committee members are convinced, as was the Blue Ribbon Committee a year and a half ago, that there absolutely is a need that needs to be addressed. And I think they are now focused on the work of the committee of identifying viable tax sources in order to help meet that need, and at the same time, how best to go about it so that it has the greatest chance for success. So I do want to have, as soon as possible, we did add another meeting today, as you know, in March, but again, I'll stay all night, but
by yourself.
Exactly. But I think we do need to have that conversation here as a board, so that when we go back, that perhaps Mrs. Price, as board president, is able to make a comment to the committee that reflects the board's feelings on where the committee is and what they're doing.
Leslie.
I think in conjunction with that conversation, I don't think it's out of line that the committee has asked for some sort of parameters, just like we have certain standards when it comes to rezoning. You know, we have things that
Our seven principles
are,
or
yeah,
right.
that we need some principles with regard to how we determine both the need for revitalization of a school, or you know, what goes into a new school, you know, deciding that we need a new school. I think that there's a discomfort level because they don't know how we decide things. From their perspective, it could be very arbitrary, because we don't have anything in writing and we don't have a process.
Can we ask for that from some of the members that are in other groups that we don't understand how they make their decisions?
You can ask.
The legislature? But I do think it would be a good exercise for us all to, you know, and maybe ultimately develop an ISO process for that piece.
I think it's a good suggestion.